Hello there, YouTube, and welcome to Thursday, the 5th of August. It's 63 degrees out here. Kind of I don't know if that's clouds or fog layer. It's quite foggy earlier this morning. But nice and quiet and peaceful out here. It's going to be a nice day. You can definitely tell that smoke haze is still present. The sunlight's got this yellowish hue to it. Man, is it peaceful out here this morning. I feel that flu bug coming on. Nope, gotta go. Well there, little woman.
Yes, a little.
Thank goodness it's Thursday.
Yep, 2 more days.
Hopefully the rain they're threatening about doesn't come about. I know we need it, but...
I know.
Need it bad, actually.
Just like rain from 3 to 4 o'clock in the morning.
Yeah. When I was a kid growing up in South Carolina, it was like every day about 1:30, little shower passed through. Mm-hmm. You just knew
everything nice and moist.
Just knew it was coming. Roses were a weed there.
I know.
That's pretty wild.
That's cool.
Anyway, have a wonderful Thursday.
You too, sweetheart.
All right. Love you. See you. Bye.
I love you.
Bye-bye now.
Bye.
Sadly, a friend is down. Well, that happened in the past. And I mean friend in 2 different ways. One, the super cool customer that owns this. And my buddy, the 2016 S1000R. I've taken you guys on quite a few rides on this actually. Unfortunately, he was out somewhere and did a little off-roading on it. So a really unique situation with a crash estimate is you get to ride it prior to rebuilding it. So I've already gone through, got everything written down that I found. Nothing deems it unrideable. Although I hooked it up to diag just to make sure there wasn't anything hidden anywhere that was weird. And it had side marker or side lights activated, so it must have a thing like a modern car when it goes down, the flashers come on automatically. It had a vehicle tip over code, and it also had a front ABS sensor code. So we'll see if this thing goes through the self-test and turns it off. If not, I'm going to have to diag that as well. So when you fire these things up, you get the warning lights. The top triangle saying there's no oil pressure. There's no oil pressure because the engine's not running. The lower one is ABS. It's just telling you it hasn't tested yet. It's flashing. So when I start rolling, both of those should go off. And if they don't, yep, there they are. So it must have just been a fluke thing. But I want to take it for a ride to make sure it looks like the frame, all that stuff is straight. The wheels, nothing weird there. And you can look down and watch them go roundy round. No humps, bumps. But yeah, really rare that you get to ride a bike in for a crash estimate prior to it being rebuilt. Usually they are tweaked and twisted and broke, and the only thing I had to do is I had to tweak his mirrors. They were facing every kind of which way. So it looks like he went down on the left side, and at some point she flipped herself over and she was on the she was sliding down the right side. Looked like the right side was probably like the final stop kind of a thing. You want to try to leave them in as much of the condition they came in as possible. And because it looks like it went off-road, there were some dust strips and stuff that looked like they could have been scratches, so you just wipe little sections just to make sure. You don't want to clean the bike. You need the insurance people to see it as you see it. Anyway, yeah, unfortunately, I won't go into any details. He had a fracture, so he may be off of it for a while. But he's really smart, getting it in here, get the estimate done, get everything okayed and ordered quick. Is the way things are nowadays. Man, back ordered parts are a thing. Hands down, if I was to ever get a S1000, it would be the R, no question. You would think I'd like the XR. And I do like it, it's fun to ride. But the single R this is way more fun. Plus right away I'd have to get a seat. It's probably the size of my Budinsky, but the new R's, I feel like I'm sitting on the top of a pickle bucket. That is literally the strangest seat I have ever sat on. And then the younger, skinnier guys in there, they look at me like I'm crazy. I said, don't you feel like you're sitting on a pickle bucket on that thing? And they just kind of look at the bike and look at me. So I'm thinking, well, no. Must be my larger than normal Bohini, I reckon. It's just the smoothest power out of these things. I like where they changed the torque and stuff on these. It's not all top end like the RR. And the XR kind of feels about the same. This has just a fun factor to it. You have more of a sport bike feeling to it. The XR it's kind of like they took one of these and decided to make a adventure bike out of it. So I don't know. They are really nice though. Literally, my only complaint is a seat. And they're noticeably taller as well. I don't know. It's just the natural feeling of this. This reminds me of the way sport bikes were when I was a kid. You know, not overly crotch rocketed out. I mean, you did that kind of stuff when you raced them, but you drove them as a normal sport bike otherwise. And he's got almost 55,000 miles on this thing. What a trooper. Boy, what a testament to, you know, doing your services and using, never putting anything but OEM air filter in it, always using, you know, BMW's oil that, you know, they have designed specifically for their bikes. Think about it, the manufacturers want literally the best thing ever for your motorcycle. I don't think there's any manufacturer that sells a subpar oil. None of the big brands, you know, Honda, Yamaha. Honda chemicals are legendary. BMW, I can't even tell you. I can attest, but I can't go into details. BMW oil is no joke, and I mean seriously no joke. Just literally riding a lightning bolt that just hasn't struck yet. You can ride her like a kitten, and you can literally within a tenth of a second scare the bejesus out of yourself with this thing, and it's completely stopped. And that's just the way it needs to stay. Here you go again. I mean, these are kind of race bikes, you know. I don't think anybody expects these things to last this kind of miles, but it lasts the miles and it runs perfect. The only issue we ever had with this thing was it might have been his last valve adjustment or inspection. You don't even call these things adjustments, especially when they keep bringing it to you, and you know you're putting all the OEM stuff in there. It's just going to be an inspection. We found all that carbon buildup in there, and to, you know, add to it, that we knew something was wrong because the valves were going loose. They're going loose because the carbon is getting captured between the valve seat and the valve. And then we'd seen it. I think I showed you guys pictures. I think I even showed you while it was running on that crazy contraption that forces that stuff through, cleans the injectors. Man, what it did to the intake ports of this thing is mind-boggling. What, it run for 7 to 10 minutes, something like that, and that stuff cleaned it that good. That's some miracle chemical stuff right there. The Harley's out and about. My old boy that waves at the spiders ain't there. At least I know, actually, I know he's doing really good. He was looking all kind of dapper that day. In fact, I didn't say anything at first. I wasn't sure. Because there's another guy, if you see him from behind, he kind of has the same build or whatever. And I was just making sure. Then when I seen the big old spider wave out of him, yep, that's my boy right there. Don't freak out, that's not going to fall off. It's not going to break anything. We're not going any breakneck speeds. Whew, you feel the heat off that motor on your feet though. That's not uncommon on these things. And it's not bad or anything like that, it's just most of the stuff I ride don't have that. You don't notice that. Somebody commented that people were complaining the heat from the Pan Americas. I'm like, wow, I got some motorcycles for you to ride. You want to feel some heat? Yeah. People will find anything to complain about. We beat that up before. People go negative first, unfortunately. Why does poor old Harley get all the you know, made up rumors and the hate from people? You know, it kills you. Some of these people are, you know, born and raised here in the US of A. Be proud of something that is an American legend. Nope. They gotta, Harley's doing something different. You gotta give him a bad rap. Yeah, go ahead. Look at their stocks. They'll be laughing all the way to the bank. They is turning stuff around. It's nice. Harley always bounces back. If you look through the history of Harley, you'll see that. Every company goes through little slumps every once in a while. Hey, let's take the old single R down around our thing. Otherwise, it'll take a boring... Alright, just don't make a second collision. Good God. Really? What is it with people? Wish I could see their face. I guarantee you, you know what I'd see? You guys see it. It's no wonder people don't take us out. Well, I see it every day. Every day. And you would think as much as people are getting beat up and banged up, they go, you know what, I should probably stop texting and driving. Ding! Phone goes off, they're right on it. I'm gonna forego the little thing down there. But thanks for coming along for a little rip. For I don't know how many times on this wonderful S1000 single R, old tried and true 2016 model. Alright, I love being able to ride one before you fix it. Alright, this cowling piece isn't broke, it just got snapped out. But it's holding on. Mirror, or the signals are all tweaked, and she's a beauty. I do like the single R's. Man, the new ones. Whew, it's amazing the evolution that they've gone through. But still, I wouldn't kick this thing out of my garage. No way, no how. She's still really nice. Alright, we're out. Check it out. I think the rain might actually come. Seems weird for a place that rains so much for it to feel weird that it might rain. Kind of cool though. We need it. Look at this. up here in Toledo. One, you can see the storm coming from the coast. And look, there's no yellow smoke haze. Anyway, it's 73 degrees here in Toledo. I'm standing there putting gas in this thing, the wind blowing through. I actually got a shiver.
Oh my goodness.
I ain't had one of them in a while.
Like
I went,
a
huff, huff, huff,
bird.
huff. I'm watching a little starling.
Go watch out for him.
Wow, it's very pleasing. Just the cleanest feeling air here.
Yeah.
It's like, holy moly, mama. That's hauling your house there. That ain't a camper. Well, hello there, YouTube. I can't believe you're standing out here with that skinny little shirt on.
I
Feels
know.
actually kind of cool to me.
It
About
does.
70.
I should have come out with my robe.
Nice, cool breeze. Feels phenomenally good. Man, just makes you smile.
I know it. Better enjoy it now.
Yeah.
'Cause there's going to be 100 next week.
Really?
Yep.
Yeah, they say, I was watching something and they're saying that, talking about the West Coast, you know, broke all these records and stuff, and they go, well, it ain't over yet. And I'm like, don't say that.
Don't say that. Don't say that.
Anyway, we'll deal with it.
Yep.
But anyway, that was a busy day today, it seemed like. It seemed like I was up and down that ramp 500 times a day.
You poor thing.
All kinds of different, trying to figure out things, and job I was supposed to do didn't have all the pieces for. It was just a goofy mistake, and anyway, to get to ride a S1000R,
Oh, that's
those
good.
are always fun. But that was my man down bike. But anyway, I think on that we're gonna roll out on you.
Alrighty. Well, thank you guys so much for watching. We really do appreciate it. We will talk to you tomorrow. Same smoke time, same smoke channel. Don't forget to give her a thumbs up. And you guys have a wonderful Friday or Saturday.
Heck yeah. I'm gonna drag her in the shop. I went in there for something earlier today. The whole shop smells like the MDX in there. I haven't been going in and out very much in there, and it's just I don't know how the smell comes out. I mean, I know they vent.
Breathe. Yeah.
But all the windows, everything's all locked up and everything. I don't know how the smell's going to. Distinctly, you smell the MDX in the whole garage. It's like just that hint of it. You're just like, ooh, yeah. I don't think we'll be riding it to work this week because it's supposed to rain. Actually, at one point it was supposed to rain this evening, but it just looks like stuff's coming, but nothing's here. But,
Yeah.
all right. Thank you guys for watching. We'll see you tomorrow.
See you then.
Heck yeah. Bye-bye now.